All right, go ahead with the intro.
Hey, it's your boy Mike Brown, Washington DC's own stand-up comedian, and you're listening and watching to the Romeo Devine show on the YouTube.
So how long you been in the comedy game?
About roughly around 7 years. I started right here in Arlington, Virginia, in a little place called All Stars Comedy Club. Peaksville, is it Peaksville? No, that's the other spot. Lestrades, I think that's what's called. Lestrades was the actual name of the building. It was called All Stars Comedy Club. When I first moved here, I paid $25. I was looking for a place to do stand-up comedy. I paid $25 because I couldn't afford the improv class. And I took this class with this dude named Dave Tullis, whose claim to fame was a Little Caesar pizza joke, where the punchline was, instead of pizza, like the commercial, it was pussy, like that. I took the class, and I met this comic named Dingbat who had a show the next day at All Stars Comedy Club Sunday night. I guess you call it their Chocolate Sundays. And I did that one show, and I was hooked ever since. It was very embarrassing. I did this joke about how men can't read sonogram pictures, the new sonogram pictures, because it's like, is it a belly button? They were like, no, it's an earlobe. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. But instead of me just doing that, I thought I'd take it one step further and like hang upside down, like I was in the uterus.
So you mentioned something though. You were just coming back from Iraq, so
yeah.
Let's talk about that. So former U.S. Army.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that about you, but it seems like a lot of people who are former military somehow get into comedy.
Yeah.
Do you notice that too? And just talk about that part.
Well, yeah, I think every person that's a veteran, there's always one person in the platoon or your squad they were like, man, that dude is funny. Like the comic relief to make things go better in life. And it was funny. I actually got an Army Achievement Medal, one drill. When I came back from Iraq, we had to do this. We changed over to some chemical element type of squad, whatever. In case a nuclear attack happened, we pulled 70s tents, wash off all these people, and voila, that was it. So we had to go through these drills to get certified. It was a 2-week-long AT, and we had like 7 days of non-contact drilling, and then we had the big test. And so I use a lot of my sense of humor and like being loud and just like being like, I used to be the type to be like, if I got to get up 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna make sure everybody's up at 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm just that big of an asshole. So I would just like yell like, oh, who's motivated? Who's ready to run?
Let me ask you a question, because always when I interview comics, I bring up that it seems like comedy in DC is a little bit segregated sometimes. Mm-hmm. Like you have your black shows, your white shows. So what's the difference between doing what we would call a black room versus a white room? Like, what's your experience as a comic when you're up on stage?
Black rooms,
like black folks talk back to you, right?
Yeah, black folks will let you know if you're really funny. Because you're gonna earn that $25 you're getting paid that night. White rooms are they're more forgiving. They're like, okay, I'm
like more polite.
Yeah, they're more polite. Like,
they're gonna give you that golf clap.
Yeah, where a black room be like, I could see where you was going with that, but you should probably like not do that again until you go in that direction. I remember one time somebody told me, like in the middle of my set, I did a joke in the middle of my set.
At the black
lady looked at me and said, I could see where you was going with that, and that was cute. Like that laugh, that like, it was like, oh, that's cute. And she just kept eating her chicken, and I just thought that was a little rude.
So do you think that helped you as a comic when you get that truth, where people ain't trying to hurt your feelings, but they're giving you real constructive feedback in real time?
Oh, yeah.
At the time, it may not be appreciated, but
oh yeah, it's just like when we do me and Haywood do Attack of the Comics, and we talk about how this is studio. In order for us to get better as comics, we go to the studio and tell these jokes in front of people. That's all we know. That's the only way we know that these jokes work, is if we do it in front of people and they laugh. And a lot of times, through that, we learn how to go through the silence. And we know how to push through and persevere through, a heckler or nobody been in the room at all. So yeah, it helped me out a lot. Because I didn't do that joke no more because it was cute.
So let's talk about beef. So like a lot of times you'll see comics get into beefs about a variety of things. You jacked my style, you jacked my joke, or you took my premise. You know, like rappers beefing. It's like comics beef.
Yeah.
So, you know, without going into particulars, what's that like? And just
It's a little ridiculous because it depends upon who you're beefing with. It might slow down your comedy momentum. You know, you might have been on a streak of getting booked here.
and it's somebody who's a lesser of a comic beefing with somebody above their level just to get some pop,
Yeah, and it's just like
just to get some social media
yeah,
exposure.
And at the end of the day, there's really no need to really beef because there's enough laughs in DC for everybody. It's more if there's any real beef, it's more of an ego than what I've seen. It's not about jokes because I think we've all grown to the point that we realize there's no original joke in the world. It's only original premises. I take it back. There's no original premise in the world. It's just about point of view.
Yeah.
You know, what's your point of view on said premise? But I think more of the beefs now are more they're ego based. You said this about me, and I mean, it may be true. I don't know, but it's more ego driven versus premise stealing, joke thieving, and stuff like that. If you steal a joke, we're more inclined to call you out, and then you have to defend yourself, or just be like, yeah, I did it, and whatever.
Now I always ask comics this too: when you know somebody's stealing jokes, is there a punishment that comes with that? Because a lot of times it seems like people have a conversation with them, but the person's right back on stage. So
yeah.
I'm not like talking like a death row discipline type, but like what's the discipline behind somebody on the scene here stealing jokes? Because they still get put on.
Yeah, I don't. I haven't seen too much of the joke thieving. Like I've seen some Facebook premise jokes. So Facebook's status is jacked and like reposted, and I've seen somebody like screenshot, one post and then screenshot their post and then like put it together in a nice little pitch stitch package and then send it because it's timestamp, man. And I've seen that as far as but as far as like actual like joke thieving, like somebody will be like, hey, I remember this one comic, actually matter of fact, was one comic who was accused of stealing jokes at the show. And like the committee came up and actually called that comic out, and I think it was like a B-boy or whatever. I haven't seen that comic again, but matter of fact, he did. He came out the draft house.
So was he banished?
I don't know if he was banished
or shamed, public shaming.
It was live on Facebook, so I guess it was a shame.
Wow.
But yeah, one comic, it was during the show, one comic went up and did a set, and then this another comic came up like 2 comics later. It was like, hey, this person here steals jokes, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 like that. And the comic actually came out and said, yeah, I steal jokes. I'm not really trying to do this for real. I'm working on my acting. So I'm doing this more for, acting versus me trying to get better as a comic because I'm not really in the stand-up comedy, which is dangerous because at the end of the day, those are some people that are making a stand-up comedy because they're not really in it in the long haul and it's taking up spots. And we need to weed those people out who aren't in it for, like, why I'm in it. I've been doing, like I said, 7 years,
So who's